Hello everybody, welcome to the 2019 MADE competition. This year, we're building wind turbines. Behind me, you see the set and the testing rig upon which your students will perform. In this video, we'll talk more specifically about the set you see behind me, as well as the tools that they will use and the materials they will have at their fingertips. We're looking forward to an exciting live build so that our students can show the world their skill set. And here it is, your 2019 MADE competitions testing set with not to scale trees and testing platforms for your 3 different builds. The idea is that this is your out at sea offshore turbine. And here, loosely themed, is your in the Piedmont. And over here is your mountain setup. There will be more solids actually coming off of the wall and down to give some more disruptions to the airflow, so it won't be quite the straightforward job you see here. All 4 fans will be going during the time. They will be angled in a different configuration than you see here. But once they are set, they will remain set in the exact same configuration for the entire festival. So you don't have to worry about your wind source actually changing around. So you'll build one, and then you'll adjust it to work in the mountains, and the Piedmont, and at sea. As part of the MADE competition, each team will be given a tool bag with the assorted tools that you see here, which include the Kevlar safety gloves, a class set of safety glasses, rulers, pliers, multi-tool, an airspeed meter, tape measure, assorted tapes and scissors, 2-part epoxies, cutting tools, X-Acto knife and box cutter. We have screwdriver set, pencils and paper, sandpaper. You'll have access to a drill and drill bits. Teams will also be given a Kid Wind generator and hub for testing, or if you choose, for your final product. And each team will be given a canister generator if they choose to accept a slightly more difficult challenge for some extra bonus points on their scoring. Here are 2 materials that you'll have access to while on the MADE site. Up above, you've got some 1/4-inch dowel rods that you may have used before in Kid Wind projects if you've done them. And right here we have an 1.5 inch PVC pipe, which you will use in order to mount your turbine at various heights. You will be able to cut and modify that PVC pipe in any way, shape, or form. Materials that you'll have access to that I will not show you because I have to have some form of mystery will be some thin plywoods and some structural foams. Groups will also have access to a bin full of metal pieces from Vex kits in order to create their wind turbine structure. Students will also have access to gears, axles, Vex nuts and bolts, and other portions of the kit that you are familiar with. Groups will use the included wind speed gauge in order to move around and gauge where the fastest wind is per each site. This will be a very handy tool in order to maximize how tall or how short your turbine mount needs to be at all of the different stations. We will be using the Vernier Go Direct energy meter, which will connect by Bluetooth to your computer, and it will measure many things, but the one that we're the most interested in is energy. So your interface will be set up to graph energy And just so you can see the numbers, we'll have potential, current, and power as well graphed out below. You'll test for 30 seconds, and then we will see your total accumulated energy in joules, and that is the number that will determine first through last place. With the turbine up to full speed, you'll come back to your computer and click collect. As you can see here, it'll start collecting data. Over 30 seconds. Energy slowly increasing the whole time. You'll continue that same testing process for all 3 sites. And once again, you will be ranked against your peers for the points awarded at all 3 sites, with an extra 1-point bonus for first place on any site. Let's not forget that performance is but one part of this whole project. Your students must also present their project in front of a panel of judges, as well as build a nicely built project that shows their skill in actually building the turbine. You'll have 30 total points for the performance. You'll have 20 points each for craft of build, as well as the presentation in front of the judges. So even if you're not perfect out here on the test field, you've got lots of other places that you can make up points for the overall. I would also like to point out that the turbine design that you saw is definitely not the best nor the only solution to the problem. It was just a basic thing that I wanted to show proof of concept. And as we all get our teams ready to compete in this, we need to remember that this is a fun competition. This is a chance for our students to show the world what they know and what they can do. And so while we're all competitive, let's make sure we keep up the spirit of fun competition and model good competition to our students that we are supervising and mentoring. Because at the end of the day, those are the memories that they'll remember. Good luck, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at the email that'll follow the video. I hope you have a good time with this project, and I hope your students have a lifelong memory made from it.